Achievement Test 3. Listening Exercise 2.
Last summer, I spent a month traveling around Spain. It was an amazing trip and I had a lot of fun. Most of the time I traveled by train, but sometimes I traveled by bus. Traveling by train was much easier than in this country, and it was cheaper too. I started my vacation in Barcelona. It is a busy city, but there is a lot to do and see. Barcelona is a city of art, culture, and history. There are lots of interesting buildings to see and a castle too. It also has a lovely beach and many cafes. I enjoyed walking around Barcelona, but it was really crowded. After Barcelona, I got a train to Tarragona. This is a quieter city on the coast and has a lot of Roman history. The people here were friendlier than in Barcelona, and it felt more relaxed. I spent a few nights here and discovered some wonderful restaurants. The next place I visited was Valencia. This city is in two parts, one old and one new. I liked the old part the most, and I loved the main square. To get to Malaga, in the south of Spain, I decided to go by train. This took about 4 hours, but it was a comfortable journey. In Malaga, it was very hot. I walked up a big hill to visit an old fort at the top. That was really interesting, and the views were amazing. From Malaga, I traveled to Seville and visited some friends. I stayed with them for a few days, and they took me to all the main places of interest. They also took me to the best restaurants. The food there was amazing, and I didn't want to leave. I spent most of the next day traveling. It was tiring, but relaxing too. After a long train journey, we got to Plasencia. This is an old town in the west of Spain, not too far from Portugal. It is a beautiful place and very historic. It is very hot there. I stayed in a beautiful hostel here and visited all the sites. The local people were very friendly. On my last night there, I had dinner with a Spanish family. They were very kind. After Plasencia, I caught another train to León. I stayed there for just one night and then looked for a way to get to the north coast. I decided to travel by bus and to take more time to reach my final destination, Bilbao. I stayed at many different towns and villages by the sea, and they were all beautiful. I think this part of my vacation was the best of all. Next year, I would like to come back for another month. I would really like to see more of Spain. I hear the old part of Cadiz is like Cuba. I'd love to go to Cuba one day too, but I can't afford the flight.